Hey everybody, and welcome into another VR accessibility overview. And this one is of Ascent VR, as you see right next to me. Thank you so much to Click Games for a key to the game, so that I may play it, test it, and be able to share everything I find out with you, so that you may make a confident purchase decision, and or just whether the game is going to be accessible to you or someone you may know, so that you don't have to hit that refund button as a sad button. Don't like that button. But let's get into it. First off, the biggest thing about this game, actually we'll get to that. This game is available for Quest 1 and Quest 2 via App Lab. Had to get that out of the way. I keep messing that up. But as I was saying, this game is entirely hand tracked. That is the biggest thing with this game. All hand tracking, no controllers, no sticks, nothing. Which will mean, when it comes to accessibility, if you have to play seated, like I do, you're gonna need a chair that can turn. Gonna need it. So like an office chair or something. You're gonna need that. It sucks because that's not always the easiest thing to do. Not everybody can do that. I myself, if it's a regular like office chair, I can't even get into it. I had the hardest time doing it. This one luckily is low to the ground, so I can actually do that. But yeah, you will need it to be able to play. Obviously, gonna need full arm and hand use to be able to play as well. So do keep that in mind. There is no gameplay, and I'm gonna get to that because I kind of got halted in the game, me personally, maybe a few minutes in. When you first boot up the game, you will be looking at a door. You'll be looking at a door, and you have to turn around. Again, I'm in a swivel chair, so I was able to do that. And it kind of, you go through text-based tutorial that tells you the hand gestures and everything to like use a gun, to reload it, to do this, to do that, how to use abilities when you get them, how to move. And then once you're through all that, you turn back around, and then the door is open, and then you proceed. Well, when you get to a certain spot very early in, and it does seem like you do actually have to do, it's kind of like a tutorial extension, I think, and you have to keep doing it. There is a part where it wants you to take your right hand, mind you, again, this is all hand tracking, take your right hand and point your palm at your face, so like this, and make a fist. And that'll make an ability activate that'll teleport you back to the lift to then continue your run, because it is a roguelite. That's where I got halted. I got quickly halted when I got to that spot, because, and this isn't, I'm 100% certain this is not a unique thing to me, because there are so many people on this planet. I highly doubt it. But I cannot turn my right wrist to the point where it would go all the way around. Like, I can't even put my arm up that high. I'm having to hold it with my left to even remotely get it that way. And it is not an easy thing. needless to say, because I couldn't get it the exact way that the game wanted it, with my right hand, this is my left, I couldn't get the ability to activate. And from what it looked like, you had to be able to do the ability to progress in like the, I guess, expanded tutorial to be able to continue. I'm sure if I would have gotten past it, that I could have just continued on the game and never used it. But I believed at that part, and I am gonna try again. I'm gonna try even more. But I like sat there for a good amount of time and I couldn't get it. I am gonna keep trying to hopefully do it because this game has so much to it. It's a roguelite, so I mean that's me. That's my wheelhouse of genre. That's what I love. It's in VR. That's fantastic. It's got freaking Twitch integration, so if you're a streamer, that's also awesome. You know, people can like give you bits and like either help you or hinder you and all that stuff. It's super cool. But yeah, if you're like me and you can't fully turn your right wrist, and you definitely cannot do it without help, or even attempting it is not the best. You may want to pass. I don't know, devs, if you're watching this, like I don't know if there is a way to like kind of flip-flop that, like if there could be an option to do that. So maybe like I'm not gonna say anything because again, I'm not a game dev. I can have hopes and that's about it. So yeah, that's really all I can say about this game because that's as far as I got. But you can totally play it seated. You know, like I said, just have a swivel chair of some kind. You can play it seated. You can also turn on the, I think it's called like adjust height. I do have to fix this on the website, which is where the easy link to this video, if you wanted to give it to anybody that may want it or need it, as well as any quick notes that I put up, are all on DewdyDoes.com, which is a VR accessibility website that I run. I will be fixing all of it because they did change the name of it. The setting is now no longer experimental, and it's called height adjust or adjust height, and not raise view. That's actually something else now. But you can turn that on because all the weapons and stuff, since it's done with your hand, you don't have to worry about crouching to pick it up. It's always there. And putting out your palm pretty much picks up anything when you're close enough to it. So yeah, but keep all that in mind. This video and the notes will be on the website right when you're watching this. So yeah, you will always have access to this and to others as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, devs, for the game key, and I will see y'all later. All right, peace out.